I didn't realize the stuff on the table.
You didn't bother to clean it.
Hello, my friends. The kids have been playing with scissors and destroying paper and stuff. So that's what's going on back there. I didn't even look before I came in. It's been a very nice day here. Rua just walked into the house, or just drove up and walked in. And she said, "What are you doing out here? It's 8:01. And I said, "No, I set your clock about 5 minutes fast. Make sure that you weren't late for work or anything like that." And she's like, "Oh, okay." So, like I said, she just got back from work. She's worked the past 2 days. And she is...
Some people are messy.
Yeah, they didn't clean up very well today, did they? So I'm glad y'all are here. Can everybody hear us and can everybody see us? Toby can. I want some of that chicken.
Toby's interested in food.
How's everybody doing? There's 5 people here, it says at the top, but that doesn't mean it's very accurate. It did say 6 or 7 a minute ago. Okay, go ahead.
Let me know it's cold out here. Come in. Welcome. 80 degrees here. Wow. I missed a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's been a nice day. We had church outside at church today. It's the first time we've done that, but we have had like a really low number, but I think we had twice as many there today as we did last week.
Oh, it was interesting.
More than twice, yeah. So there was somebody who said, who doesn't want to come. There's a few people who didn't want to come and said we could have been doing this the whole time, but they came today because they stayed in their car.
Which is probably wise right now because COVID's like overtaking the hospital.
Yeah. But we've been busy. I've been really busy the last few days. Rue went back to work. I guess you went back to work.
I worked Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Friday or Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, yeah.
So I went back this last Tuesday.
Yeah, but so I've been working really hard around the farm. I've been working. I'll have my video. I think on Tuesday. My video on Tuesday will be talking about a hugel culture mound that I was working on over in my food forest behind Chad's house. So here's our house, and then so you come into our property, and there's Chad's house, and then there's our house, and between Chad's house and the property line is where I've been working on the food forest. I've probably got about 20 fruit trees back there or so, and I was trying to clean all the weeds up, and put all that stuff back into the. I was trying to put all that stuff back in the soil. So basically, like chop and draw. But I used a lawnmower for it because right now, it's got all these English ivy and all that stuff, and all these weeds and stuff in there that I don't really want. But just mowing over them right now.
Just mowing over them. Anyway, Danielle, I saw before I got here.
She said that she saw my thumbnail.
Yeah,
that says that we're back to normal.
And I'm like, I don't feel back to normal. I still have some weird brain fog and some anxiety and muscle weakness from COVID. But other than that, I'm good. Hey, you just had chicken too. I know this was in the microwave, and I wanted something quick. So I just walked in. I try to follow keto most of the time. We'll make it a rule whenever we grow our stuff on our homestead that anything that we grow here, potatoes, fruits, whatever, that's going to be okay. But other than that, I'm going to try to follow, keto diet, most of the time. But since this whole coronavirus thing, I have been, my taste has been all off. It's still off, but I can taste sweet things. I can taste that it's sweet, but I've been not following my diet. So I'm going to go back to the keto diet tomorrow, hopefully, if everything goes well. So I got one more thing of fried chicken. I like the fried chicken at the Food Giant that's nearby between here and where we go to church. So I picked that up after church. That's cool.
Yeah. And then I saved some for Rua because she likes her chicken legs.
Okay.
I like chicken thighs. I'm a thigh man. She's a leg woman.
But anyway, I tried talking to my aunt.
What'd she say? Her aunt's got coronavirus. Is that okay for you to say?
I don't know.
Huh? Her aunt's got coronavirus.
I guess it's
all out there now.
It's all out there now.
But we're doing okay. I've been working on, like I said, the food forests. They came in, they harvested all the soybeans over in the field that's back next to Nana and Papa and on Homer's field. And I showed you that. I did a video about permaculture and big ag.
Joe.
I was going to ask how you're both feeling. How was your week back at work, Rua? What's wrong, Daniel? Why don't you like breasts? It's too white. I'm a dark man. I like dark meat.
Anyways, my week back at work was good. It was very tiring. And then I was back up in CCU, the Corona unit, and it was pretty rough. And so we're kind of filling up at the hospital.
Hey, our cabin in the woods. Glad you're here. But I don't like chicken breasts as much. I don't really like white meat. I like dark meat. So I like chicken thighs. Chicken legs are okay, but I don't feel like they got much meat on them. I like chicken thighs. That's my favorite. Anyway, so that's what's going on there. I also did some weeding in the high tunnel today. Farmer said we had an awesome crop this year. We had to go get extra trucks. Oh yeah. So that's good. Maybe we'll get some good money off of it. I've been thinking about it, more since then, comments and stuff like that.
About what?
About the, letting the farmers farm that property for us the way they do it. I don't really want that, if I'm honest, but I don't really want that if I'm honest. I mean, there weren't lots of comments about it, but people, some people thought that it was, okay, and some people thought it was bad because, I mean, they are putting Roundup on the, on the fields, and I don't really like that either. But I can't manage it if we don't use the farmers, if we don't let the farmers do it, and we do nothing with it because otherwise we have to go bush hog it. We have to do something, and even hay isn't really great for it because it takes a lot out of the soil, is what I've been told. If we don't do anything to it, then it's going to grow up. And if we just bush hog it, then, that's a lot of work to, bush hog, 80 acres back here, or 100 if you count Papa and Nana's 20 up the road.
People just give their opinions.
Well, nobody was upset. I asked people for their opinions. I'm happy for opinions. I'm not judging you for, disliking it or anything like that. One thing I said in the video, if you haven't watched it, you can watch it. But if you have watched it, I'll repeat it. One thing I said is that you've got to do what's right for you, and you don't have to justify what you're doing at all.
No.
Or just.
I agree. It's very freeing to feel that way.
Yeah. I feel like that's a really good feeling. I agree. You don't have to justify it. I mean, I want to tell you what we're doing, and I kind of want to justify it a little bit for you because I care about you and I want you to know our thinking. But if you don't like it, you don't have to like it, and we don't have to like the things you're doing. But we're doing the things that we do because there is a mix of cost to us and benefits. There's this cost benefit analysis, how much input it takes us to do, and all these other things.
Yeah. I agree. Maybe renting it out better than go back to the wild.
Well, we initially were wanting it to be keep being hayed, but we don't need that much hay, and then we'd have to sell the hay, and look for a market for it. But the thing with the farmers farming it, I don't know if I made that clear, is that they do everything. We don't have to do anything at all. They'll take care of it. They put the chicken litter on it. They come and harvest it. Yeah.
Just do you guys.
Yeah, they come and harvest it, and then all they do is just give us a check, and they give us a percentage of it, how much they, so this is how much they get and how much we get. But
yeah, as I was driving home, I felt very free because I was talking with somebody just for a second after work, and they were trying to find their place and at Mercy Health, and it's like, you realize like how many people really do care about you. It's very small.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've got a great
negative.
Yeah, we've got a great community because we've got you all and we've got church, and we've got our family. We've got Nana and Papa, and my brother and sister, and his wife, and all that, and all those people are nearby, and we might not have as good of a relationship with all of those as we want to, but even with the church and our family and stuff, but we're very blessed people. Margie, the man who farms this, his son is starting to take over, so he's about to retire, but he came, and my grandmother, Papa's mama, walked all the way around the farm and showed him what was going on here, because it was the way it worked was suddenly the person who took care of it before, he just stopped farming it and didn't even tell my grandmother, didn't even tell him. So nobody was doing anything, and she heard about this man is named Steve, and Steve came and walked the farm, and he'll tell everybody he sees, when I'm around, he'll say, I carried him around this farm. So I was a baby when he started farming this property, and he carried me all around this property because my grandmother was babysitting me that day, apparently.
Joe, eat more chicken. I'm going with Chick-fil-A's thing. Hey, chicken.
4 little green tomatoes, planted July 1st. Where? Oh, you're in Florida. Oh, you're okay. We don't have a whole lot of tomatoes in our high tunnel either, but we don't have a whole lot of tomatoes in our high tunnel either. We had a lot of flowers, but we're still trying to figure this thing out, and we didn't.
You have to pollinate it somehow.
Yeah, we keep the sides, we keep it closed most of the time, so I'm not sure if that's getting pollinated.
I feel like you would need to start in there, or I'm just pulling it out of thin air, but it wasn't built way earlier, and some of all that other stuff.
So the whole purpose of the high tunnel is to extend the growing season, so
stuff that's already growing, not that you just.
So you can start it earlier in there, and all that stuff, but.
You just picked your last bell peppers yesterday. My plants are doing great inside the house.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hopefully it'd be great if our bell peppers lasted all winter in there, because you can overwinter them. Yeah, I think that's a really cool history too, So this property, if you watch that video about over there, that property that we bought the last year belonged to my great uncle Homer. And I think his brother owned this property and the subdivision that's north of us. And my grandmother and her brother inherited this and that up there. And her brother sold where that subdivision is now. And she hung on to this. And my dad got it from her. And then I got it from my dad. And then me and my mom and dad bought that property, the Homer's place that I was showing you that they were in that video, that they were, harvesting the soybeans that day. We just bought that back. That belonged to my great uncle Homer. We just bought that back this last year. So, this over here, I'm very blessed. It was an inheritance. My dad inherited it. But you can inherit something, and then you can squander it, and it can be gone, or you can sell it, and it'd be gone. So a lot of people have done that, but that over there we bought and we're paying for.
Who was the guy that? Who was the person that said I spy something?
That was Tiny Home Deals.
You haven't played anymore.
Well, he's already spots. I spy a messy table. I spy this plant. We brought the plant inside because it was
that bookshelf is still tidy.
Yeah, we brought the plant inside because it was frosting on a frost one night.
It's gonna die because you refused to let me get a bigger pot for it.
It's healthy. It's bigger than it was last year. Y'all can't see all of it, but
Herb.
Yeah, she named it a plant, or Herb. But
Herb the plant.
Yeah, you didn't. Did you watch that video of me cooking the sausage and biscuits?
No, I didn't watch it.
Well,
I was here when
the hood was all dusty, and there was some writing on there. Somebody wrote something on there.
What did it say?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know what it
may
said.
Say no, Mom.
That's what.
The kids get. No TV. Oh, no TV.
So the kids, whenever
I dusted that too. That really ticks me off.
Well, I noticed it whenever I was editing it. I didn't notice it when I was recording it. So whenever I edited it, I went over there and wiped it off afterward. And
it takes like you have to dust every day.
Yeah. Our house gets pretty dusty,
I could dust and then it comes right
but
back.
It's just we live on this farm. We don't use an air conditioner,
care.
And air conditioner oftentimes sucks the air through that filter, and then sucks all that stuff there, and you get a little less dust in your house if you use an air conditioner.
I saw I saw a girl that anyway I follow on blog. I'm tired. Sorry, I've just worked a couple days. I saw a girl and she posted a picture on social media, and I'm not knocking her. It was like this beautiful. I mean, it was like magazine beautiful. I didn't tell you this, but magazine beautiful, like Christmas and all this stuff. And I thought, that is not me. And I thought, if I tried to do that, my kids would tear it up. Like it would get dusty, like it would break. And I thought, you really do have to just do you. Because I thought I would rather just, I don't know, do something else than, I don't know, all that. It's just whatever.
You got to do you. I think Joe had it right. You got to do you.
Decaf and regular Christmas colors.
Yeah, that decaf is empty now, but the scoop is still in there. I make her coffee for whenever she's on her way home, so I just emptied it. But there's some more up there. Yeah. Put real outdoor decorations up today. Veggies, the snow. Yeah, we are just a total work in progress over here. We're just we're just trying to figure it out a little bit. By the time that our kids are grown, then we'll have everything, all our systems in place and stuff like that.
Some will come along and you do something different.
Maybe, but
I just don't think it works.
It's
not that smooth.
We had a friend when we were in California who used to come babysit our kids for us. She was really great since we didn't have Nana and Papa, mom and dad. We didn't have Nana and Papa there. She was kind of like Nana and Papa would come and visit, and they would spend a week at a time, a couple times a year. So that was really nice. But this lady, her name was Jan. We called her Grandma Jan. She said that whenever her kids were young, that she cleaned and did all this stuff all the time, and that she kind of regretted it. That she wished she would have spent more time with her kids. So
she made everything look so perfect and spending time with her kids. And so I don't know. I've heard that from so many people. So
yeah. So we're just trying to enjoy this time.
I actually probably would have cleaned the table up. Like this is kind of like it.
Yeah, I'm into, but I didn't.
I would have probably cleaned it up.
Yeah, I probably would have too if you were here. But you weren't.
Oh, that's okay. Is that a what?
Bromeliad.
What does that mean?
Hey, look, Margie. Look what I bet we've been carrying them around.
The kids that was you. Oh, thank you. The kids have had so much fun with those.
Yeah. So we had some before, Margie, but they were the ones that sat in chargers. But it was the same company. It was what is it? Bofang. It's the same company. This says Nestling on it, but it's made by Bofang. Anyway, we had some, and they just got all destroyed and all that stuff. Anyway, but I've been carrying them around. The kids carry them around. It's really good. I need to buy some rechargeable batteries. I haven't done it yet, so
what's
I can change them
out.
Well, I don't know. What is Margie? What is bromeliad? Is that let's see.
I don't know what that Google.
Let's see if it was a typo.
Oh yeah, Joe. Yeah, no. Even if the hood's probably dusty again.
Oh, plant.
Don't bother me.
I don't think it is a bromeliad.
Where?
It's a type of plant.
Is this?
What is it? Do you know what it is?
I don't remember what herb is.
You want me to pick it up and show them? I don't remember what it is.
I should have thrown away the card. Herb needs a new pot. Please tell him. He needs a new pot.
We put him in a bigger pot last year.
And
he has grown. He is thriving. He was, in bad shape when we bought him.
Actually,
his name is Herb. She named the plant Herb, but I don't know what he is. Do you know, Margie or Libby?
Look, he's dry. I need to water him.
Well, you might need watered, but he's really healthy. He's grown a lot. It might be a Dracaena or something like that.
He's so top heavy.
It's a Connor.
Look,
he's fine. Stop belly aching about him.
I'm getting a new pot for him.
Hey, pick up the aloe. Show him the aloe. Nana.
This isn't very pretty aloe. It kind of creeps.
Nana bartered for these last year. Here's some aloe. But they've been sitting outside.
I could have given that. I could have given that bone to you the whole time.
I pretty much just hey, put him over next to the wall.
Oh, I don't want to touch them.
Come on, what's wrong with you?
I don't want to touch them.
Nice fat aloe. Nana's aloe looks a little bit better. They moved theirs into the high tunnel temporarily whenever it was supposed to be a frosty night till they make room in the house. like the plant that ends up at the counter. Dracaena. Let's see.
Oh, hey, that sounds familiar.
I don't know. Maybe. Is that it?
I think that might be it.
Maybe. Who knows?
I
don't know.
remember. I should have kept the card, but I failed to do that.
So we use something called Google Photos. Is it Google? Amazon Photos, Prime Photos, and it uploads all our photos on there, and then you can look the day of kind of thing. So this day in 2019, 2018, we can see what we were doing those days. So all I got to do is open the app and click it.
You don't know what pictures are there.
And then click it, and then it'll tell you what pictures, this day on November 2014. Here's a beautiful baby from 2014. One of our kids. Can you see him? That's Solomon when he was a baby. So this is a picture we took in 2014.
Wow.
So that's anyway. So we probably took a picture of what it was the day we got it. So if we pay attention, then we'll be able to see it. But yeah. So it's pretty neat. I like that. And that was before I did my YouTube channel. So now I can, kind of see what was going on every year when I keep this up. I can see, this time last year I was, they were harvesting soybeans. This time last year I was making a hugel bed. This time last year I was, in the high tunnel. This time last year, Rua got tired of me saying this time last year.
Yeah. I know. I think my brain is shutting down. I didn't talk to my aunt the whole time. I usually call my aunt on the way home from work, and I chat, and then I was like, well, like 15 minutes into our conversation, I'm like, well, this has been fun.
Was the tire pressure light still on?
Yeah, and so
it didn't look low when you came home.
I want it checked out.
Okay, we'll check it out.
I don't want to have a blowout.
Are you talking about in the tire or in the drawers?
Neither.
Tua. QWERTY. You need to hit the R, not the T.
No.
No, she just got home.
I just got home. Now my brain just feels like in a fog. It's probably still Rona.
So I feel like things are, back to normal for the most part, except for my diet.
Really? I just don't. There was a girl at work. She had it in July, and she's younger than me and very healthy. And she said October, and she had it sound like similar to what I had.
Yeah.
And so I'm just not back.
I preached for the first time today in several weeks because I wasn't able to go to church. I was under quarantine, so that was nice. And I've been working on my, I did that video about my gummy berries, last week, I think it was. Real will be this subtle kick under the table soon.
I have not, since he called me out that one time.
I called you out?
Yeah, I haven't done that since.
What she'll probably end up doing is like, I don't feel like doing this anymore. She'll just get up and leave me. Or she'll just say bye, whatever. Hey, Break Free Homestead, glad you're here. Anyway, I did that video on my gummy berries, and I said they thrive under neglect, but I have been kind of taking care of them a bit, so so I put all sorts of wood chip mulch around them and all that stuff. I'll show you in, maybe sometime this week what I was doing with it, but I've really been tending to them. So the kids are still under quarantine. They'll be under quarantine until this weekend, but on Sunday they can go back to church, so that'll be nice.
I'll be able to go to church. Are we going to just do a drive-in church?
I don't know. Since Andy preached all these other Sundays, I need to ask him if he wants me to preach this Sunday or not. First veggies from the tunnel. Yeah. I can't believe you have the cows. Their first veggies from the tunnel.
The pigs?
Gave the pigs. Gave the pigs.
Did you give cows?
No. Well, I gave the pigs that zucchini, but she really wanted it.
You really did? Like it was a big, nice zucchini?
It was a nice zucchini, but it was only one. It wouldn't have been much of a meal.
We could have made like banana bread or zucchini.
You can't make banana bread out of zucchinis.
Zucchini bread.
Well, I'm going back to low carb, so I can't have zucchini bread.
I've got to have autocorrect on my phone. I realize I can't spell anything. So no need.
Yeah.
Autotype between autotype and that, me not smelling well.
Well, I was gonna cook it, but I made the mistake of going immediately from the high tunnel over to the pigs.
It probably
and
would just stay here and rot it.
She was nosing at me, you know.
Petunia?
So she's a good pig. I like Petunia.
I do too. I want to go back in.
I thought about going and taking her. It wasn't huge. Joe, don't get me in trouble. It wasn't huge. It was, you know,
it was a giant zucchini.
It was just the right size, though. It was just the right size. You know, maybe we'll get some more. I don't know if they're pollinating very well or not in there.
I'm an awful wife. I haven't watched some of your videos.
It's a big plant, but it's it don't have a whole lot of zucchini on it, and it's got some flowers on there. But I think there's some ways that you can prune zucchini and stuff like that for better. You know, for better production, but I haven't ever really done that before. I might need to research it and then do a video on it. But anyway, I just gave it to them, you know. But I went in the high tunnel today, and yeah, I was trying to take a nap because I was sleepy, but the kids wouldn't let me. So I'm like, okay, I'll get to work. So I went in the high tunnel and I cut back a bunch of the comfrey and I weeded around it so you know it can do better. But sorry, Bob.
No, no trouble for him.
Oh,
He's
Joe,
good.
You're a kook.
You're fine.
Yeah. Let's see what else.
I got nothing.
Y'all, do you think we should talk about the election some?
No, I don't want to talk about election or Rona. Napping in the hot tunnel.
I watched.
You would be really wet if you napped in the hot tunnel.
I watched a video today from City Prepping. I think it was. City Prepping and talking about Civil War and stuff like that.
I don't even want to talk about it.
I don't think that'll happen, but
I built 2 more greenhouses yesterday.
You built 2 greenhouses?
Joe, do you have your own channel? To check. That's cool.
Yeah, that's good. So one of the reasons I started the channel was because I'd been, you know, wanting to do stuff. I'd been watching a lot, and it kind of encouraged me. The channel started encouraging me to do stuff. Instead of just watching things. So if I can, you know, motivate others to actually do it instead of just watching people do it, that's great, you know.
You can lay some floor. That might motivate some people. I need some floor laid.
We're doing it. We're gonna do it, dear.
I know.
We're just.
I'm just impatient. Before we go on lockdown again, we got to go get a couch and a table. So,
like the kids in the pond argument. Yeah. No, I don't think Rue and I would argue much about that. No. We're kind of on the same page as far as it goes, but we're just, you know, we're just wait and see kind of thing, and you know, do what you can. You know, there's not much you can do besides just be prepared. Be
prepared by going to get a couch. I want a new one.
Yeah, she wants a new couch.
I don't know. I know the hospital hours. I guess I feel like we're headed back toward lockdown. I don't know that for sure. I know the hospital hours are changing again. You can only have, for my hospital I work at, one person per patient a day, and it's only from 6 to 9 in the morning, and then the rest of the day is over, and it's 5 to 7, I think. And so we're kind of headed back toward like some of that. So that's why I said that, because it just seems. And then my patient's husband went to Burger King to try to get her a burger, and they didn't have any, and they couldn't take any cash. It was really weird. I wanted to ask more about it, but I was too busy. So I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, I'm so sick of politics too. I can't take
Libby,
it.
you're in one of those swing states, I think, aren't you? Like, what was it, Wisconsin or Michigan or something like that? I forget. I'm sorry. But
to do a channel, you could do it. I wouldn't fit in the
Wisconsin,
screen.
Yeah. Kentucky was one of the first ones that they, you know, they called for, you know, one of the presidents. They're like, oh, well, we can call it already, you know. But Wisconsin, they didn't very fast.
I know, Joe. I always wanted to do like the clean with me channels, but I feel like you're what like the lockdown weight or whatever. I'm like, I don't have the perfect house to do the clean with me channels, so.
Lockdown weight is brutal. Yeah, my pants were a little tight today too.
No.
When I put my my dress pants on, they're like, these are a little tight, you know. lockdown weight. It's a real thing, you know. At least it was for me. But I'm with Break Free Homestead. You know, Joe. Just you know, just pick it up and record it. My pants were a little tight. Yeah, got my tight pants.
Your tight pants.
Yeah, we do that video talk about that video last week. You know, with Jimmy Fallon and Will Ferrell. You know, I got my tight pants on.
I have no idea.
I got my tight pants
Did we do
on.
that? I don't even. Was I involved in the video last week?
Well, gee golly willikers. Gee golly willikers. We look like those tight pants. They declare my pants the tightest in the land.
I don't remember. But anyway, well.
You mentioned that last time. I think I did watch the J-Lo one, but you know, it's been a while. I don't really watch a whole lot of the comedy ones anymore. I'm busy either making my own stuff. That's the thing, you know, Joe, is whenever you start doing your own, you kind of get addicted to it in some ways, if you know, especially if you try to do a lot and you know, all that stuff, and then you don't get to watch others as much. So I don't get to watch some people's the way I want to. You know, some people have some really good channels and I don't get to watch them because it's so busy. And then, you know, there's so many that I'd like to watch, you know, but we talked about that last week a little bit, I think, you know.
Well,
you want to get out of here?
I do. My brain is fried from work. That's what I feel like.
You know, we had a little low number tonight, but that's okay. We had some really great people. I really appreciate all of you. Yeah, Eric, he's a really nice guy. I like him.
Don't be nervous, but I can't say that because I totally would love to do the Clean With Me challenge, like the house stuff, but I'm too nervous to do that too.
Yeah, you mentioned that your other channel got monetized last time. I think do you have two channels that's not monetized? You have tiny home deals and then model home deals or something like that. Is that right, David? That's good.
I am not working tomorrow. I'm off for 2 days and then back.
Wednesday, Thursday.
I work Wednesday.
On call Thursday.
And I work Friday.
Friday. Yeah.
But anyway, well.
All right. Well, we love you. We appreciate you. I'll have a new video on Tuesday. I've already got my. Oh, really? Yeah, I've got what over. I think it's 200 videos now. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I've got a lot of them, but anyway, I've got all my footage already for you know, my video for Tuesday. It's gonna be about my hugel mounds, but I got to edit it and get it all ready and put on there. But I did a lot of work over there, so I'll share that with you in a couple days. Thanks, guys. Love you. Bye.